Hello, it says I am live, and in my infinite wisdom, I totally forgot to send the link to my co-host. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, I just sent my co-host the link. Hi, Regina. Happy Sunday. I was going to check on YouTube that I'm live, but given your comment came in. And Alvin's, I'm assuming I'm live. I hope I'm feeling better. I look rough because my alarm didn't go off this morning for some reason. So I woke up 3 minutes before I went live. And then I went live and then realized I had forgotten to send my lovely co-host the link. But other than that, yeah, I'm feeling better. I do need to take some cough medicine and probably drink some tea and have Dayquil again and basically have every type of cold medicine.
Hello.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just like, did I miss
Oh my
it?
God, they're all waiting for me in the studio. And then I was like, wait, did I even send them the link? And the answer is no.
Yeah, I just didn't want to ask you if I was like, if I just missed it, because sometimes
No.
scam messages.
Every different stream is a new link.
Oh,
but
okay.
I just forgot to send it.
I'm sorry you were sick though.
It's okay.
Yeah. I saw this meme and it was like I tend to avoid COVID somehow, and then it's like get debilitated by the common cold.
I mean, it's real. It's me. But I think it's because, like I was telling my mom, I was like, are we sure that this is just a cold? I know it's not the big C because I took a test. I had to for school.
Yeah.
But I was like, are we sure this is just a cold? Because like this is worse than any cold I've ever had. My mom's like, no, like when you get sick from a kid, it's like really bad. And I'm like, okay, well, I've never gotten sick from a kid, but when I was a kid, I gave her like everything apparently.
Oh no.
Including like conjunctivitis one time. And she's like, I'll never forget that. I was like, I'm sorry.
He's still holding it against you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But yeah. Okay, we have 2 more guests who are coming, but we can do your intros now while I set up the forest room. Actually, you know what? We can do your intros while I take cough medicine. That's
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Hey everyone, I'm Anna. I'm a fantasy writer and I sometimes make the occasional YouTube video. So yeah, I'm on YouTube at Robbins.
Hi guys, I'm Danielle. You can find me on Instagram at Danielle the Writer, where I post things about writing and Instagram tips and also really funny reels. So if that sounds interesting to you, come give me a follow and let's hang out.
Awesome. What are you working on today?
Right now, I'm working on something that I've been revising for like almost a year now.
Same.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm just like, I'm like so sick of myself for not finishing it. So I'm just gonna finish it this month, and we're gonna be done.
Follow Autumn Ashley. Ashley spelled ASHLEIGH. Her latest vlog, which I think she posted yesterday.
Yeah.
It was, spoiler alert, she finished her manuscript. But she had been like revising it for a year, and I think this was like
Okay.
maybe her second or third draft. But like she actually finished it this time. So like there are lots of people who my first book took forever. It took me like
I guess I just have like a skewed version of how like writing a book should go, because like on Instagram everyone's like, oh, I finished like 100K in like a week. I'm just like,
I know. Well, people only post their wins, and it's like
true.
I know that I'm never going to be able to do that.
Yeah. And revision is so different for everybody. You're like, am I doing a slow job or a fast job or a good job or a bad job? I have literally no idea.
Right. That's so true. Hello.
I'm so sorry for the link mishap. And by link mishap, I mean me not sending it. You're on mute?
I am.
Okay.
On purpose.
Right.
Hello. I'm so happy to be here.
But you were gesturing, and I was like, did you know that you were still on mute?
Yeah, I am. It is on purpose because of that.
Well, Ashley, when you're done and can take yourself off mute, if you would like to do an intro.
He's just so sad. Hi, I'm Ashley B. Patago. I am a writer for children and adults, a singer-songwriter, and I host productivity sprints over on Twitch. And I'm so excited to be here. And I'm also a mom. I've got 3 kiddos, and my 2-year-old was trying to help me find my headphones this morning, and I found them, and that's why he's mad.
Oh no!
Because he wanted to be the one to find them. Oh. So his feelings are hurt that I'm taller than him and can see that they were on that dresser over there. That he never would have found him.
Like, I'm sorry for height.
I'm sorry. I've never had to apologize for my height in my life. So
right, like me.
This is new for me.
Yeah, I'm never gonna have to.
Like that's pretty exciting. Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm tall. My 5'1" self is tall. Sorry.
Also 5'1".
Yeah. So we both would have been able to find the headphones though. So way to go, us.
You'll have to hide some later and be like, oops, I need help again, please.
Yes.
I was going to suggest that.
That is what is going to happen more than likely. Or I'm going to, maybe not headphones, but like, hey, can you help me find this other thing? I think it's just because he woke up just a second ago also. So
yeah.
How old is he?
He is 2. And then my other kiddos are 5 for 2 more days. Oh, so sad. Just getting big. And then I have an 8-year-old also.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And she drew us a picture on our shower door last night. So that's fun.
Like on the door?
Yeah. So we have a glass door, and we use my husband and I are adorable, and we put Expo marker in our bathroom so that we can write notes to each other. Oh, and she found it and was like, you know what they want in their bathroom? A giant picture of Kermit. And she was not wrong.
I mean, it's better than some other drawings that could be done.
That's true.
I thought you were going to say something like inappropriate, and I was like,
oh no, it's usually when my husband and I do it, it's just like a cheesy pickup line. Like,
no, not you and your husband.
Oh, I was like, we don't put anything because she can read.
No. I mean, like when she grabbed it, I thought maybe she was going to draw something that she had seen.
Oh no!
And I'd be like, where'd you learn that?
Just Kermit. Hi, Holly.
Hi, hello. I'm here. Like I was like this morning, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not part of the stream today. Like maybe I'll hop in. And then I see who Anna or Ashley's message. I was like, oh, I'm on this one. I was like, that's never happened. Like I've always been.
Well, normally I'm confirming with people like in the 2 days before, because normally I'm getting people's forest room picks much closer to the date. And this month I did it super advanced, and then I got sick this week, so I totally forgot to send you all the link. Because normally I think I would have sent it probably Tuesday. This is for Sunday. And then again on Friday. And then been like, and I'm going to send it again tomorrow, the night before. Did I do any of that? No.
Are you feeling better though?
Okay. I've taken my cough medicine. I haven't taken a lot of cold medicine, but I will during the first sprint.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, better in some ways and not in others.
Got it.
I was about to put the timer up, but Holly, you need to do an intro.
Yes, I missed all the other intros, but hi everyone, I'm Holly, also known as Right Holly Davis. I'm an author tuber. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok as well. I'm also the host of the Diversity is Lit book club. And yeah, happy to be here as always.
Yay. Yeah. Okay. Forest room code is.
I know I missed it, but what is everybody working on?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that in my spiel.
I did too.
Danielle, I think just. Oh, okay. I was like, did you freeze?
Oh no, sorry. I was looking for the Forest app.
Oh, I know where my phone is.
Today I need to work on my YouTube video because I didn't come out with one last week because it was my birthday. So I was like, I'm gonna not do it and celebrate. But
I love your birthday post of you and your sister. Oh, that was so sweet.
I did too. I keep forgetting you're a twin, and then I'm always just like, whoa.
No. But I keep telling, like, I was telling her last year when I was like, hey, maybe we can like co-author a book, like, or even like, because we were both in an editing slump. I'm like, let's like co-write a short story or something. But we're trying to slog through our edits. But like, co-writing is going to happen sometime.
You should.
Yeah. But so
especially if she wants to do it. Right. Like my sister would never.
Oh my gosh, no. We have ideas too. Like the problem is like she has like a queue of all of these like ideas and that she wants to work on, and I have my own, and then we have like ones for both of us that we could maybe do. So it's just like, yeah, the order of things. So what are you guys working on today?
Revising again.
They were both talking about that.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
The revision. Okay. So I finished drafting a book last week.
Congrats.
Thank you. And I want to do NaNoWriMo, but so it was one of those zero drafts where it's just like a big old pile of wet mess. And but I'm gonna do 2 more zero drafts. That way I have a lot to edit because I actually like the editing. I like I like zero drafting and I like editing. What I don't like is doing the rewrite where you're like, but I already wrote it.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna try and do a little bit more of that next year. So I'm gonna do 2 outlines over the next couple days so that I can zero draft my 2 middle grade novels. You are the best. It's beautiful.
What did you get?
Love you. Thank you. He made me a latte with latte art on the top, and I know there's a whole. I mean, yes. Let me take a picture of it so I don't pour it on my computer.
Yeah. Maybe don't pour it on your.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I took a picture of it just now.
Oh my
God. This looks so good.
He just walked in and was like, here you go.
Oh, that's so great.
Love you. So, yeah. Sorry. I have to outline some things, but I don't even know which one in my queue of projects needs to happen next. So today, my plan is to do a whole bunch of like absolutely, Regina, you send it my way. I gotta pick between my list of things, so I'm gonna write down everything I know about each project and then see which one that I'm like, oh no, this is I want to keep writing.
Crow does. Crow isn't here right now, but Crow will do like a virtual wheel and like spin it to see what project to work on at the start of each sprint. So if you really get inside,
I like that
Fun.
because in doing the wheel, I would argue with the wheel and then find out what I actually
Yeah.
wanted to work on. I like that.
well, yeah. If you only have two choices, the psychological trick is to flip a coin.
Flip
and
a
then
coin.
What you're hoping for is what you should do.
Yeah, we have to use that a lot at our house when deciding what to eat for dinner.
Did Riley do something? Oh no. Did she? Okay.
I'm gonna
My
drink
mom and I both slept in late. My alarm didn't go off. I don't know.
Same. I woke up at 8:30. This is a coffee sprint for me.
I got confused about time zones for a second. I was like, you woke up in the future. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to share the timer so we can get this underway.
Oh, I need a pen.
I'm going to hide the code so we don't block Danielle's beautiful face. And his Instagram. And we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
as promised, that was my coffee sprint.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's not a pretty latte, but it's something.
There's cats and pumpkins on mine, so.
I love that.
Mine is chamomile tea.
I like
Oh,
cans.
sounds nice too.
I think I'll get some tea on the next one.
She missed the memo.
I did. I have my water over here, so boring.
You could have cheers. Yeah, water cheers.
Aww.
Hey. How did everybody do?
It's finally fall, so I had to go get a sweatshirt. But yeah, just making coffee and pulling up my document.
I got breakfast, and my sad toddler wasn't sad anymore because he got to use the headphones. So that was very important in the healing. Also, he got to ride his bike to chase his dad because he has a morning gig this morning. So he rushed off, and he got to follow him in his bike. So he came in and was like, I waved at Daddy! All sadness forgotten.
That's really cute.
That's so cute.
They're really cute.
That's adorbs.
So that's what I did. And I closed the garage because otherwise I was going to be open for the rest of the day. And he was going to go outside.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, I was opening up some websites that I needed and to plan out my YouTube video. So I was prepping and planning.
Awesome.
I was planning what I was going to write too. I kind of have like 3 documents open to see because I have like 3 different versions of this one chapter. So I'm like, what do I want to keep? What do I want to like get rid of? Yeah.
I took out the trash. I took the rest of my cold medicine.
Good.
And
That's important.
I had started reading my school assignment. I was working on it all day yesterday. And right before I went to sleep last night, I was like, I need to rewrite what I wrote today so that it's like framed differently. But like none of it's really wasted. I just need to like do some revisions or whatever. But yeah, I'm not getting to work on any novel stuff this spring because this is due Tuesday. And then I have another paper due the following Wednesday, but I'm only halfway done with it.
Oh,
Gosh,
Yeah.
I do not miss school.
Oh, so fun.
Because I have classes that are half semesters long. So I had something to do like every single week, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Versus I have one class that's the whole semester, and I've had one assignment. And I think 3 weeks are gonna, and then I think like next week there's something due, which will be 3 weeks after the last thing was. So
Aww.
it's like they're all due at the same time, basically, and I don't like it.
That's the worst.
It's always like when it rains, it pours, you know.
That's always been it, but in my grad school, we only have class Monday through Thursday, and it's that one class like all the time.
Got it. Oh
So
gosh.
it's just the fact that they all pick the same week essentially, and I'm like,
Got it. Oh wow.
Edited a page. 280.
Nice.
Work. I want people to know I am reading comments, but I'm not reading them because of my throat as much. I'm recording 3 podcast episodes later, so
Oh my gosh.
Do you have so one of the things that we used when I was in music school was something called throat coat.
I love throat coat.
I love throat coat, but it works.
Works. You start out hating it, and then it becomes your most favorite thing in the world.
Yes.
Or if you have like lemon ginger, that's really good
Yes,
for you too.
that would be good too.
I've
It
been
tastes a
doing
lot
that.
better.
Yeah, I've been doing that, and I've been taking Dayquil and NyQuil and Robitussin, so it just hasn't all kicked in yet.
I always forget until it starts getting cooler out about Starbucks has like the medicine ball tea.
Yeah.
And then like it's like I only get it like every fall because I'm like, oh yeah, this exists. I can get this. That's so soothing too.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think I muted in time.
You did. I was like, wait, did she sneeze?
I did.
No, I didn't hear anything. You muted it.
I have the magic mute button on my mic, and
I do too, and I never remember to use it.
Oh, I have kids, so I'm sure the button's gonna wear out before the microphone does.
Cute. My mom is currently walking Riley.
Aww. Sweet.
Okay. We're in the first round.
Of course, Loki's ready to play Neo's melody.
Oh, he's such a cutie.
4. P.
So cute.
P. Is that the same room? Did I unjoin and then rejoin the same room?
Okay. Oh, Anna, do you still need the code?
It's okay.
No.
I was like, oh wait, I didn't do it. Sorry, Peter.
Sorry, Danny.
Thank
You're
you.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, Anna's in. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
That was good.
That was fast. As always. I always say that. It doesn't matter.
I ate my breakfast and revised a scene, so that was pretty good.
Nice. I'm not doing what I said I would do at the beginning of the stream, because as soon as I said it, I was like, I don't actually want to do that though. So I'm doing something else, and it's going well.
I'm doing some scripting and prepping still. So going well as well.
Nice. I got some tea, so
Yay.
and
Well,
I answered some texts, so sorry. I was the one who killed our tree.
Was that dinosaurs on your bug?
No, it's trees. This is the Hawaii cup from Starbucks.
Oh my god, that's really cute. I think I saw the whale and thought it was a dinosaur. Oh, that's really sweet.
Your tree didn't die, right?
I didn't think it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I didn't do anything.
I was about to go. I turned off deep focus mode.
Oh yeah, me too.
Very careful.
If anyone has questions, they're too afraid to Google about like how to really harm your characters. I'm interviewing an expert later today for the podcast.
Whoa.
So if you have questions, please email them to thewriterspodcast@gmail.com.
Awesome.
I also put it in the comments. Today's the last day to get your questions in, so.
Oh, I have to think about this.
And I always feel kind of sketchy when I like search those things on Google.
He's written books on it, so like you can buy his books too if you don't
Nice.
get your questions in. But since I'm talking to him, I figured.
That's so cool. I've been loving the podcast. I listened to 2 episodes yesterday because I had to go pick up like a leaf blower from Facebook Marketplace, and I had to drive like 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back. So I was like, okay, podcast time.
Nice.
It's great. So thank you, Zara. You and Kelly kept me company.
Thank you. The start of the 3rd episode, not the very, very start, but somewhere in the 3rd episode, like towards the beginning, the file got corrupted, and it's like I cut Kelly off, and I'm like, I was like, was that on purpose? So I was like, no.
I did not notice. It went right over my head. So
Yeah, I mean, like the conversation still goes, but it's like it was very strange. So
it's really hard to edit just a casual conversation because you're looking at each other and you're like getting cues from each other, I imagine. So
yeah, but it's that wasn't supposed to happen, and I don't know how that happened. So
well, it didn't bother me. I didn't even notice.
okay, good.
Oh.
It's becoming less frequent. So
Okay.
the medicine is kicking in. More massaging of the outline, 409 words.
Nice.
Okay, so I was playing around with checks because I need to my class is pretending that we're rebranding Time magazine.
No.
So I have a reason why it's all serif. Oh my god, why it's all sans serif fonts and why it's blue. But I can't decide on which one I like best. So if you all can let me know. Ignore the clocks. I'm gonna try and turn like the M into like the clock hands or something, but
Oh, cute.
maybe. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one do y'all like best?
Honestly, I can't really tell you.
I think this.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say 1 and 3. I like the spacing of the letters.
That can be a change for all.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's called kerning.
Yeah, I like more space between the letters. So That's a difference that I noticed.
or
Everything
five.
else is blue.
The M's are really where the differences are, but this
Oh,
E,
okay.
like these two E's, they're not all straight. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a perfect rectangle.
Oh, I see that one.
And
Yeah,
then
I think I like
the
2
M's
the
are
best
different.
because it's like it's bold, so it's like standing out to me, and then
Mhm.
like yeah,
You like two? Which one do you like best, Holly?
2. Yeah, number 2.
Okay.
I like the boldness of 2, and I like the pointy M on 3 or 5. 5.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is that helpful, or did we?
Yeah.
Is that choice 8?
I'm gonna be a wild card and say that I like 7 because it's reminiscent of like the current time. Like I think that their M currently does that, but it's
Yeah.
more modern without the serif.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also like 2.
Yeah, I like the pointy M.
Well, if I make it bold, then the pointy goes away. So
Oh.
that I would have to manually do. And then if I make
Got
this
it.
bold, the pointy stays.
Ooh.
Hey!
Okay, I think 5 is just the winner. Thank you all.
Welcome.
Time. Somebody walks in at that point in the screen, and we're
It's like, what?
time.
Very important things. Very important matters we're discussing here.
Yeah. Okay. Multiple people like 2 in the chat too, but I think bolding 5 got the best of all of them. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to have to figure out the clock thingy. 2, 5, and 7. Yeah. So okay. Next forest room.
Ready. I'm not ready, but I will be.
Okay.
How is everybody feeling right now? Like,
Yeah. Aside from me, because we know.
aside from illness, I meant like, I keep looking at the clock, and not the clock, the calendar. You know, the big clock for like the days, not the.
How do you explain it like that?
Yeah. It's almost 2022, and I don't know how I'm feeling about that. So I just want to get a temperature gauge of the room for the clock for the days. We're so good at measuring things at our. How are we
I'm not ready
feeling?
to have a crisis on stream.
Okay.
I love it.
Like it's we're more than halfway through October.
That's
crazy to me.
Yeah.
That is very, very crazy. I feel like 2021 was like also rough in like a different way. So I'm looking forward to 2022 because like it wasn't like, you know, we were quite out of the woodworks. So
Yeah.
or however that saying goes.
Out of the woods.
Out of the
Alex.
woods.
Yeah. I thought this revision was
out of the woodwork that are like ones that
okay.
we realize, but we try to get out of the woods.
Got it.
Yeah, I thought completing this revision in 2021 was going to be so achievable, but like also doing our wedding this year, it just I did not think I was going to be working on it in October. I was like, it's going to be so done before like the second half of the year, and it's not the case. So yeah, I can't believe it's October.
Yeah. A wedding takes so much time.
That's
it's so
lot.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, and we did a lot of like DIY, like doing it at home. So like we were responsible for so much more coordinating.
Oh my goodness.
Than I expected. So yeah, just a little self-forgiveness. It's fine.
That's great. You were able to do it though. Like I know some places are still pretty quarantined. So
yeah, we're very fortunate and just glad that it happened, and now we can move on because we postponed from last year. So it's like we were in wedding mode for so long, like 2 years. We're like just so ready to go forward.
Well, when I think about the beginning of this past year, we had just gotten over having COVID. I was still homeschooling our kids.
Oh my gosh.
There was no vaccine available at all at the beginning of the last year. And so this whole year has been just like transitions, both more towards getting out of the house and then back in when case numbers go. Like it's felt like a dance.
Yeah.
And it's just not felt very like definitely wasn't a stable year.
No, not at all. Stable, what's that?
I don't know.
Only 2022 will tell us.
I like your optimism.
Yes. There has to be something to look forward to.
And I have like hesitant optimism because like I see more concerts happening and I see more people traveling, but it's also just like I don't know how things are actually gonna go.
Right.
This is how I feel.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, 2021, everything's gonna be like amazing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's been better in some ways, and in other ways, it.
Yeah.
The thing that was really hard for our family is that we've got 3 kids and they're all under the age of being able to be vaccinated. And so we were watching some of our other friends. They don't have kids, so their risk level is so much like they could go and do things, and my kids were like, why can't we go do things? Like, I'm sorry. So like finding that line between keeping them safe and like not keeping them trapped in our house has been I think that's part of why I looked up and was like, oh, and it is October, and don't. Yeah, absolutely, Mia. Everything here too. It's just.
Yeah, I'm in New York City, so like, I wouldn't say things are wide open here, and my city is pretty good about wanting to take the vaccine. But I don't trust that everyone I pass on the street is. And so that's why I still wear my mask. And almost everyone else I know who like has the vaccine, like fully vaccinated, whether or not they've done the booster yet, if they're eligible yet or not. It's like they'll take their mask off the moment they're outside, and I'm like, why? Like, I know it's not comfortable.
I feel like in New York, you're never too far from another person either.
Yeah,
I know, exactly. I'm just like, I don't, whatever.
Yeah. I know things are kind of like that here too. Like I'm in Atlanta, and I feel like there's heavier mandates like in the city than there is like outside of the city. But yeah, it's like our governor and our like mayor are not like on the same page about like how the mandate should go.
Yeah, I live in Texas, so
everything's understand.
I saw something in the news, and like the governor went out of town on a trip, like a political trip or something, and the person who like rules in his stead, who's like a woman, like immediately reversed mask mandate in his absence, and like it's like apparently it's like the 5th time she's done something like that.
Good for her.
Wow.
No, she got rid of the mask mandate. She wanted people to have to wear masks.
Oh no!
Like no, and I'm
no.
Maybe he needs to stop going out of town.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm reading that.
Like maybe
happens. What? Like, send her out.
Okay. Yeah.
Or put someone else in charge. Maybe.
They both got elected.
No.
Like her.
That sounds messy. I would not want to be on their conference calls.
No.
No.
Sounds unpleasant.
Also, I'm looking. I know some people on screen have signed up for November co-host slots, but if you're on my screen with me and have not yet signed up,
I see you pointing at me. I know. I keep saying like I'm gonna do it, and then I just forget.
Holly is great. Holly is that.
I was gonna say,
And so is
I'll do it on this break.
and Anna is
There
good.
you go.
I'm not. I fully admit. I think what happened. So here, I know. I'm sorry. This month, I think I overcommitted a little bit, and so now I'm real nervous about November because it's going to be holiday season also. So I'm like, I am afraid to sign up.
I shared the wrong tab. I didn't mean to do that.
Ooh, we get to see all the deets.
Tee hee hee.
Sneaky.
Because
No.
I know NaNoWriMo.
You can sign up and then change your answers, or you can message me.
Yes.
and be
Okay.
like I signed up for this.
Because you're like
it's changed.
in your email, you're like, this is how slots I have, so sign up for all the times you're available, but you might not get it. And I was like, but what if I do? And then I have to
Like, if I give you a slot and you're like, oh, I can't make that, you can always tell me. But it's more just like, because sometimes
I would never do that. I would just show up and be like,
sometimes I have like 8 people sign up for one day, and I'm like, I can't have 8 trees planted because that would be 80 minutes, which would mean like a 4-hour stream, and I don't want to commit to a 4-hour stream even though I've accidentally gone for 4 hours of it.
yeah, but that's different. If it's an accident, if it's on purpose, it's terrifying. Haley Haggerty is going to do a 12-hour stream for Halloween, and I was like, how are you going to do that?
Crazy.
That's awesome.
You are a superhero.
I think Cam did 24 hours on Twitch or something.
No.
And I saw he's in a different time zone than I am, so I saw him at different parts of it. And I was like, I'm never gonna do that.
It must be so stressful.
4-hour stream.
I did a 3-hour stream on a pop-up earlier this week, I think, at night.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do a ton of homework. I feel like streaming, but okay. A lot of people are in the 4th room, so we're gonna start this.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was out loud.
No, that's okay.
Enthusiasm.
I don't know what the hell my brain just did, but I clicked on someone's name in the 4th room, and my brain read Elon Musk, and I thought it was a joke, obviously. But I clicked on it again, and it's that there's an E, and that's it. There's an E and an L, and I don't know where my brain got that.
Welcome, Elon Musk, to our productivity and writing stream. We're so happy that you are here. Haley is a rock. Yes, Haley's a rock star.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
You can see my YouTube. It's a lot of Harry Potter, but it's Super Carlin Brothers talking about Harry Potter. If you see the little red logo in the corner of the How Did They Figure It Out video. And then I was watching Dr. Mike and Jolly recently.
Yes, Dr. Mike, he's awesome.
I watched the one where his sister answers questions about him. And she has such older sister energy.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Younger brother energy in that video. Oh, it's so funny.
Sibling videos are always so funny.
You should do more of them on your channel, Holly.
Yeah.
I should.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
Look at the tree.
went by fast again.
I know.
It always does.
Yeah. That was good. I finished my scene and then started another that I need to sandwich in between so that the two scenes will make sense. So I got 450 in the new one.
Nice.
Yeah.
My kids came in here, and that's what I did. I just played. He came in and said, "Me mad, my two sisters," because he's a cave person. And why say lot word when few word do trick? So he came in, and then to cheer him up, we started playing the emotion game. You go, "I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm mad," and then he got to choose what emotions we were, and then he decided he was a ghost, and that's what we did. No regrets.
No regrets.
That is so cute. How old is he?
He's 2.
Oh,
Every bit of it.
he's adorable.
Yeah. The other day when I was writing, it's just me and him at the house, and he decided he was watching TV and he went into the other room, and I thought he went to go get a car, and then he came back with a plate of sliced bananas. Here's the thing. I don't know how you store your bananas, but we don't store ours sliced. And it was just him and me in the house. So I was like, I better go check on that. And I went in the kitchen, and he had all of the banana peels were in the trash. And he'd gotten a cutting board, and we have those little, we have those nylon Kid Chef cutting knives that are kid safe. Unless, your 2-year-old decides to be extra violent with them, and then they don't feel great. But they don't cut you because they're not really knives. They're just pieces of nylon.
That's amazing.
And then he'd put those in the sink, and I was like, I can't even be mad at you. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get a little sliced banana. And he got all of the things. He got a plate, and we were like,
So
I wouldn't be
self-sufficient.
mad at all. I would
you
be
don't
like,
need me. Yeah, he's a goober. How'd
He
you
was
do?
so responsible.
Absolutely.
I did good. I did I did adult responsibility things, and Chris and I we have our monthly budget, and sometimes we let it fall to the wayside and do it all at the end of the month. So we're like, let's review it weekly. So we did that. And then I went back to working on my YouTube video, and that's going well as well.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I signed up for November writing sprints. And then I worked on a scene. So I'm at the end of that. I think I'll finish it during the next sprint.
Awesome.
Nice.
Regina called your son 2 going on 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. They've all been pretty good about self-sufficiency earlier than I think maybe they should. They just decide, I think I'm going to learn how to do this. And you're like,
Oh, gosh.
I'm just going to watch and make sure you do it safely.
So true.
But he is a different. Ooh,
I did that because I couldn't make it look good with the M.
I like that.
Cute.
I like it.
I love it.
That's what I spend most of my time doing. That's figuring out the clock hands.
It was very, very good. I'm very
Worth it. Worth it. I tried to sign up for a sprint time, but I weirdly am not available for any of them. I'm either taking my kids to school or I have something on the Sundays. I didn't realize that we were booked. So I'll catch you in December, I guess.
That's fine. Thank you for letting me know. I'll
You're
leave you off the
welcome.
emails, but I'm emailing everyone.
I'm
who's
so
like,
sorry. I was like,
"Don't
I'm
apologize.
sure.
We all have our lives.
Ugh. November.
November.
It's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be a thing. It's always a thing.
It's always a thing.
Do you guys set reading goals too? Because I feel like I'm really behind on my Goodreads.
So behind.
Yes, I set my goals.
How is that going?
It's good. Yeah, I'm actually at 71
Wow,
of
that's
75.
amazing.
Oh my
75 is
God.
my like goal, but 100's my secret goal because that's what I hit last year, but I didn't want to give myself
Yeah.
pressure with it. But like serial series and audiobooks have been helping. So
Yeah.
If you counted the books that I reread, I would be like fine every single year. But if you count like you have to read new books only, I'm like, do I though? Half the time they're books that like are. I was lucky for my final project that I'm working on. It's been announced. It's not on the author's website, which is a little bit strange, but it's been announced and it's on Goodreads or whatever on the cover and everything. It's on Goodreads, so I like could mark it as read if I wanted to. I marked it on Book Hype instead because I don't use Goodreads anymore. But when I like read things that are for my internship or my publishing program, they're unpublished. They're in books, but they're
I think it counts.
It counts
I was
too.
gonna say, I think
I can't count that to any online thing because this is what it's called because it's going to change and or like just
I did a beta read this year and I'm counting it.
yeah I know
Yeah.
but
last year I started counting beta read books because I'm like, it's going to be different by the time if it gets published, you know, it's going to be different and I'm going to read it again. And yeah, that's also helped.
the literary agency that I'm interning for, Nancy Yost, I'm going to write that out because people might misspell her last name. They help people indie publish too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Like if you just don't want to go it alone, but like you don't necessarily want. So anyway, one of their authors who's indie published a trilogy, an urban fantasy trilogy, is now trying to go like traditional publishing with a high fantasy series, and I read the first book in it. I'm like, I need the next book.
Yay!
I was like, I need the next book now, and
That's awesome.
and it's just like it's going to take forever. And then also the book that I'm reading after that is so not great, and I'm just like, it's like for this internship. I love the internship. I love the people I'm working for, but the stories I'm getting, they're either bangers or like real flops. I have to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
They're by authors who are already represented by the agents. So I can't like read 10 pages and be like, you should reject this and this is why.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that's interesting.
I have to do my secret messaging to Chris, like Kyrie's whining. I don't know if she has to go potty or something.
She's looking at you.
How does that? I think they handle the cover design and the editing. It's like instead of paying multiple freelancers, you're.
Hello.
I don't know actually. I don't really know their system for that.
But
She won't go. She'll like even.
her tail.
They'll be like. Chris will be downstairs, and like if she has to go potty, she'll come up and whine at me, or like yesterday I came home at 1:00, and the pets didn't have like they usually get a little bit for lunch, and I'm like, they didn't bother you for lunch? Like they bother if I'm home, they would have wanted lunch at 10:45, like, and it was 1:00. I'm like, what the heck? They're just like, well, mommy gives us stuff, so we're just gonna go to her. Well, let's wait for her.
Yeah, they only go after the one who they know.
My children are very similar.
They know who to go to.
So I'm like, if I have kids, I can't have the pets because I'm gonna have like too many. Like it'll just be too much, and I just like I don't have enough lap room for everyone.
Forrest could.
Oh, I'm in the room. Okay.
Yeah, Holly's in, Danny's in, Anna's in.
Now I'm quick. I'm like, okay, it's up. Go in.
Oh my goodness, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm in. I've been in this whole time. It's totally already there.
Oh.
Yeah, my phone's not in the case because I had to put it up there.
No, only down.
I need that down.
Yeah.
Do I need to put my phone back in the case?
Yeah.
Would that make you feel better if the phone was in the case? Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I feel safer already.
Oh,
I did it myself. I did do that myself.
Oh,
My phone is in. That's great.
That's mommy.
You're very welcome, buddy. I'm glad I could do that for you.
Me.
You're gonna go eat something? Yum. I have no idea what he's gonna eat. He's gonna eat something.
He's gonna come back to slice banana again.
Yeah.
I would be really impressed because he would have to go to the store for that.
I just saw his little fist like come up.
That's so cute.
You did it yourself.
My grandma's younger brother, when he was like 5 or something, he took their dad's car and drove it around the block, only making right turns. And this was like a long time ago.
Oh god.
But it's still a 5-year-old driving a car.
Yeah. Like I know they do that kind of stuff like in the country, but yeah, because like I drove my first car when I was probably like 12, in like backwoods Alabama.
That's awesome.
I don't think there's any place that is culturally encouraging a 5-year-old to drive a car in a city. You know, I think
when I was younger, I think I would have called the place that I live. I would have been like, "Well, it's like a town. It's not like a city." But now, this is a city. It's big. He should not be driving. Especially, I mean, he's 2, so he shouldn't be driving at all. But if he could reach the pedals, I don't put it past him. Like, we're out of bananas. Hold on, I'll be back. Terrifying.
Everyone in? Yes. Okay. This is gonna be our final 20-minute sprint, and then we have a 10-minute sprint.
All right.
Hide the code. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
Woo-hoo.
Very good. That went by so fast again. Yeah, I just kept working on that scene. So I just think I got another like 150 words. Lots of staring at the page.
Still working. That still counts.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was brainstorming, and I like to keep my hands busy. So I was brainstorming. I was spinning yarn.
Cool.
That's what I was. So that's what I did.
I
Is
saw
I-
that, but I couldn't tell what it was.
And I was like, are you knitting?
Not quite. So this is a drop spindle, and so I take this fluffy stuff, this wool, and then I make yarn out of it. So I'm going to make this one and then one other, and then I'm going to ply them together, and that's what makes yarn. I could go get some and show it to you. While
I loved spinning wool when I did
Yeah.
the school trip.
It's so fun.
Carding wool was less. Carding the wool was fun, but I hated how oily it was.
See, I love in another life. I am a sheep farmer. I have wanted to be a sheep farmer since I was in junior high school, and every once in a while I'll be like, "Oh man!" You go to the petting zoo and you see the sheep. I'm like, "This is good." I'm very happy. I'm very happy. So because of that, I found out that you could this is like a little bit of getting to be a sheep farmer without having to own one and take care of it because we have too many children. But Holly, how did you do?
I did well. I was getting stuck. Like I was trying to find like a video, like a clip, and so I'm like getting lost on Google trying to find stuff, and it's like, here, you can pay for this. I don't want to pay for it. I searched free, so I'm just slow going but going.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I finished one of my chapters and I started on another one. One where I like added a pet to the mix, which will come back later. But yeah, that's why I asked you guys for names.
I didn't see. I'm like, oh my gosh, I like Hamlet.
Yeah,
I do like Hamlet.
Yeah,
I
we might go with that one.
Yeah.
I always do food names for animals. Like,
cute too.
my husband wants to get a dog and name it Butter. Just the name Butter is really cute. And I like the name Gnocchi. Gnocchi. Like a little potato pasta dumpling.
CCHI?
Yes, gnocchi.
I can't
Where's
remember
my
the
yarn?
That's so
Wow.
cool.
So it's gray and white, and this is one of the first spins I did, so it's really uneven. But it's supposed to look a little bit like when you go to the yarn aisle in your fancy craft store, like the Lion Brand homespun is what is imitating this.
Yeah.
This one is really loose, but it's because I'm learning. And I love it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's such a cool hobby. It seems really relaxing.
You should make a video on it if you haven't already.
I would. It would be like my one. All of the hobbies that I have, or this hobby in particular.
This hobby in particular.
Okay.
I'm fine with the video about all your hobbies, but I want this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could probably do something like that. I'll add it to my list of ideas, and then I will show it to my husband, and he will cry. Like another idea. Okay, sounds great, honey.
He married you and your ideas.
He did. He knew.
He knew.
He knew.
How did you do, Sarah?
Holly and Anna are in.
How did you do?
I did some writing about how theoretically, if Time was doing a rebrand, they should redo their website. This is also theoretical, so saying it out loud sounds ridiculous, but like I like what I'm coming up with, but it's like this is never gonna happen. So whatever.
Nice.
Hello.
Do we need more coffee?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like it got real quiet. All deep in thought.
The struggle is real.
I was just picturing what a Time website rebrand would look like.
Yeah, what are you suggesting, Zara?
I'm suggesting it not look like someone took a print magazine and just put it on the web, because it's for younger people. So I'm like, if you're gonna be on the internet, utilize the features that the internet gives you. So like design your website more than just like, oh, it looks like paper.
Yeah. I'm just checking it out right now,
Me
and
too.
a little. Yeah.
Are we all on time.com right now?
Time's like,
We're gonna
what? We
break
got
through it.
5
What
new pieces of
happened?
traffic? This never happened.
It's just really
It's gonna be like, what's that bump in traffic?
it's just really tiny. Here we are.
Yeah. I also did an audit of like all their social media. They have lots of followers and like really bad engagement levels.
Oh no.
Really?
Because my guess is that most of the followers are already. I would guess that if you're following Time on the internet, you're already subscribed to Time, right? Or like you would like to appear like you are subscribed to Time. Those are the two things.
Yeah. But they also
True.
So they don't need to click on the article. They're just going to pick it up in their magazine already.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't need to drag you all into this.
No, I'm fascinated now.
Interesting. Yes,
We
it
want to
is.
co-author your homework.
I wouldn't mind, but then there's that whole thing about academic integrity. I would mind.
We have so much integrity.
Oh,
We're going to start our final. 2, 1, go. I know we have integrity, but you helping me on my homework would not be. So I appreciate, but I'll decline. Okay. I just pasted a link for you, Anna, in the public chat.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yes, I'm looking for an orange gemstone. Ooh, this is a cool link. Thank you. To put in the
I know you
hilts.
could put orange in front of a lot of them, but then I wasn't sure if you wanted one that like was
Yeah.
called something. So this link has some of those too, and I'm sure if you did one.
Ooh, this is so pretty. I'm glad we're not sprinting anymore because I get so distracted by this.
Yeah, I mean, Sunstone is a cool name. Looks
Ooh, Sunstone.
That would
Which
totally
reminds
do.
me, I need to find my Alina Starkov necklace because I brought it here like last week, and then I thought I brought it back to my place, but I couldn't find it there.
Whoops.
Yeah. I actually don't think it's even going to show under the kefta for my costume, so like it's not that I need it for Halloween anymore like I thought, but like I still like it and
still
I would
want
like
it.
to know where
Yeah.
it is.
We have
Like,
to
it
get
was
Halloween
blue velvet and
costumes.
it had a gold sun.
We gotta do Halloween costume shopping today.
Ooh.
Shadow and Bone is running a costume competition.
Yeah.
And part of me is like, should I just post it now? And the other part of me is like, or I could wait. I don't even know what the competition is for. If it's for filming, it's not like I can go or something. Because season 2 filming isn't starting until 2022, and by then, hopefully, I'll have a job at a literary agency where I can't just be like, gotta go out of the country to Hungary to go to Netflix's Shadow and Bone.
I mean, if there was ever an industry that would understand.
I mean, they
Yeah.
would, but yeah. I don't know what they could do.
That would be
What
awesome.
costumes are your kids interested in getting?
Wednesday
What's popular?
Adams.
Really?
I don't think that's popular, but that's what my kids are. So parents go back and forth.
Mommy, we have bone.
Yeah, he
As
Yeah,
in
that was
it
my
or
phone.
Pugsley.
wants to be
House.
Mickey Mouse. That's not what he usually says. Usually,
House.
you did Mickey House. Usually, you say Doctor Who.
House.
That is what you said this time. But usually, he goes Doctor Who. No Doctor Who.
Which one?
Which one? Yeah.
So he's been watching with me. I think we're gonna be Mickey Mouse if we order the costume today, though. The girls want to be Wednesday Addams because their dad is currently playing in the Addams Family musical. So he's doing that. So they are just Wednesday Addams. Also, Christina Ricci is very good. So, but before that, my youngest daughter wanted to be Coraline.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
And then my the 8-year-old
Like Yellow Rain Jacket Coraline.
yes.
Ooh.
And then the 8-year-old wanted to be, if I ask her right now, she'll say Wednesday Addams. But what did she want to be? She wanted to be so many things. She started planning her costume November 1st last year, and it's changed like 47 times.
That's so cute.
They are. I'm going as a struggling writer. Same.
Yeah, this is my costume.
I'm ready.
I don't know. I think she wanted to be Poison Ivy for a long time.
Ooh,
So
that's a good one.
mm-hmm.
Would she get like the red wig and everything?
Yes, because she saw pictures of me when I was her age, dressed up as Poison Ivy. So she's like, I want that costume.
I could do like a side by side. So
Cute.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
I don't know what my little cousins are gonna be. I know one of my cousins is obsessed with like yellow. And so I was like, you do know like he could be a minion, and his mom
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah.
no, and I'm like, well, one of them was like, what? And I'm thinking like, wait, you guys missed the whole minion craze? Because my other cousins were like slightly older than like my other little cousins who are, he's not yet 2, and they are like turning 13 and 11 this year. So like they went through the whole Despicable Me, Minions, everything craze. So I was like, oh, I really missed that when they were in there. But so I don't know what the girls want to be, the ones who are like turning 13 and 11.
Aw.
Yeah.
One
I'm interested to
11
just
has
know.
been like Princess Darth Vader before, and also been like
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Man, but princess and something. Not Spider-Gwen. No. Like a tutu and Spider-Man. She just does whatever she wants, and it's great.
I'm just interested to know like what kids are into these days, like what's popular.
That's so true.
Because I just know what like adults are into, like Stranger Things and like Squid Game.
I try to keep up.
Yeah.
I went to a Halloween party last night, and Luke and I went as Ted Lasso and oh God, what's his name? The really grumpy guy. Why am I blanking on his name?
Ned.
Oh my God. Sorry?
Ned. It's not right. It's Nate.
Not Nate.
Nate? No.
I can't. I'm such a
What is
fake
his
fan.
name?
We literally dressed up as him last night. Well, anyway.
I don't watch it, so I can't help you.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I had a really good paper mustache on. It was great.
What show is it again?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Oh.
And the
I didn't
grumpy
watch
guy. The grumpy nice boy. Like good boyfriend,
Yeah.
grumpy dude.
The grumpy dude who like wears black all the time. He's like, oh, like lots of foul language. Oh my God. Well, anyway.
So, that was our
That'd be cool,
final
though.
sprint. For some reason, my brain was like, oh, yeah, there's water. How do you all like to do your outros?
Sure. Okay, well, thanks so much for having me, Sarah. It was so fun to be here for a couple of Sundays. It was great. My name is Anna Robbins, and I make the occasional writing blog or other videos on AuthorTube, so I am linked down below. And thanks so much.
This was so fun. I really appreciate getting to be here and hang out with everybody. I'm Ashley B. Pedigo. I'm a writer for children and adults, a singer-songwriter, a mom, and I host productivity sprints over on Twitch. And yeah, Zara, thank you for letting me come hang out. And I had so much fun hanging out with everybody in the chat. Thanks for putting up with our loudness today.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sarah, for inviting us. I'm Danielle. I write young adult novels, and you can find me over on Instagram, where I post funny reels and Instagram advice and other writerly things. But yeah, I hope to participate in NaNoWriMo, so hopefully you'll see some posts for that.
Yes, hopefully I haven't had any sprints, and I was maybe going to have some Preptober sprints, but that didn't happen. So I'll try to have some in November. But I'm Holly, AuthorTuber, YA, and middle grade fantasy writer, and happy as always to be on Zara's channel. So thank you.
I just realized I didn't have us alphabetically on for most of this thing. It was like the people who I consider adults, and then me and Danielle. Not to say that you're not mature.
No, honestly,
like
I don't
you know
feel
what I
like
mean.
an adult most of the time.
You're adults, and then you're like, oh, I'm an adult, I guess. So anyways, my name is Sarah Hoffman. I'm the self-published author of 6 books, a young adult paranormal romance trilogy and a new adult sci-fi romance trilogy. You can buy all of them as signed paperbacks through my Ko-fi link, which is above everyone. If you live in the US or Canada, if you live internationally outside of those countries, and are a VIP club tier member, which is $8 USD a month. In your 4th month, you get a free signed paperback book from me wherever you are in the world. Otherwise, you can get my ebooks, I think, from basically all ebook vendors, and you can also get a signed nameplate. Crow and Regina are my 2 VIP club members at the time. There are lots of other perks or whatever, so check out my page for social media updates. You can hire me for author services. You can also buy my physical books there, like I already said. I have a podcast that comes out every Tuesday at 11 a.m. with Kelly Wright, who's another author tuber. That is called Write-ish. I think I linked to it on my Ko-fi page. So that's what it is. You can find it on your basically all your favorite podcasting platforms, not Pandora yet. And it's not on Anchor because we didn't create it through Anchor, so we can't get on there. So like, in summary, Zara doesn't believe in sleep-only work. Yeah, I mean, probably why I'm still sick instead of over this in 2 days. I hope everyone had a good time. I'll be streaming again. When am I streaming again? I added like extra streams because that's just me. Okay, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So just my name, Zara Hoffman. But my regularly scheduled programming is going to be Twitch again on Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern before the Worldwide Write-a-thon starts. And then I will be part of Nia's. She's the first sprint in the Worldwide Write-a-thon, and that's at 7 p.m. on Friday.
Yay.
On YouTube. And that means because the Worldwide Write-a-thon is this coming weekend, I won't be on here on Sundays like I normally am, but I will be back on YouTube on my own channel for Halloween. I will be wearing my costume. I told my co-hosts they can wear theirs.
Yeah, that's fun.
Who actually showed up in costume. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good time. Continues to be productive today, whatever that means. And if you're sick like me, that productivity can and should look like taking some time to rest.
Yes. Can I get a picture of us before we log off?
Yeah. So, thank you for being here.
Smile.
Wave to Danny's camera.
I'll send that to the group.
Yay. Mia's going to be in costume. Well, you said it on the internet, so now you have to be. No, probably.
You can't back out.
I'm going to click end.